Hello, everyone. This is Misha with Connecting Kindly. Wanting to say good morning to everyone. Today is March 30th, 2021. I know it's been a little while since I've done a podcast, but guess what? I'm back. And I did say on my last podcast that each time I started, I was going to start with a positive quote. Well, today, one of my favorite sayings is, I'd rather see my glass half full than half empty. Well, this quote says, when asked if my cup is half full or half empty, my only response is that I am thankful I have a cup. So, good morning, everyone. I want to encourage everyone this morning to each day when you get up to find something to be thankful for. Thankful that you have breath in your body. If you have pain in your body, I hate to hear that, but guess what? If you feel the pain, that means you're still alive. So today, guys, I want to just talk about something that I feel is very prominent in every race, every community. Like I said, one of the purposes of my podcast, my channel, by the way, guys, if you haven't subscribed to Connecting Kindly, please go and subscribe. Watch the videos, comment, make suggestions. That's Connecting KONNECTING Kindly KINDLY. That is found on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram. So please like and subscribe. But like I said, one of the goals of my podcast, of my channel, of my being is to help people, to help myself, to grow every day, to evaluate myself, to help my children and my family members evaluate themselves, to see what we can do to be better people, to help people, to grow. And one of the things that I want to talk about that is envy. Envy. Some people think it's a good thing to have envy, but really, envy is, to me, such a wicked thing. So let's look at the definition of envy. Envy is a feeling of discontent. Wait a minute. Let's read it again. A feeling of discontented or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, qualities, or luck. Okay? Now look at this. By someone else's, keyword, someone else's possessions, qualities, or luck. Envy, even in the beginning, and some of you may be familiar with the story in the scriptures, the two brothers, Cain and Abel. One brother killed the other because he was envious of his relationship with the Creator. Envy causes people to dislike you for no reason. No reason at all. You see what it said there, your quality. Somebody could dislike you because of a quality you have, And my thing is, if why don't you just work on yourself? If that person has possessions, work on yourself, see what you can do and just be content with who you are. But envy has caused people to kill one another. Envy has caused people to hate one another or to try to destroy the other person because you're envious. And let me tell you this, guys. Like I said, in some conversations that I've had recently, you want to know who's in your circle, okay? You definitely want to know who's in your circle, who's for you, who's against you. And the old me would always try to find the best in people. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a judgmental person, okay? But I don't feel like we should be fools either. And like I said, The purpose of this podcast is for us to grow together, to learn. And you need to know these things. See, a lot of times we have snakes circling all around us and we don't even know it, because we try so hard just to see the good in people until our eyes are blinded and we can't see what's right there in front of us. And it's so important for you to have the wisdom and understanding and a discernment to know who's with you and to know who's against you. You have, like I said, family members that are against each other simply because of what one another has, or the way another one is able to carry themselves. Or this one may have, the clothing or the car or whatever. A good friend of mine came over not long ago, and she told me that she bought a house. I was so excited for her. I mean, I gave her a big hug. It's like, hey, I want to get you a housewarming gift, because we should be happy for one another. You see what I'm saying? It shouldn't be a point where we're envious of each other. See, people often take, let's take a look at the definition of jealousy and see how different it is. Let's take a look. Okay. Let's see what it says here. All right. This definition just says a state of feeling or being jealous. Okay. And then this says, what is the difference between envy and jealous? Envy means discontented, longing for someone else's advantages. Jealousy means unpleasant suspicion or apprehension or a rivalship. You see what I'm saying? It's actually a difference between being jealous and envious of someone. Envious is much deeper. That is a spirit that no one should have. So don't ever say that you're envious of someone. Okay? That's not any way that we should be. Now you can have like I said, being jealous, you can have like a rivalry with someone, and that can kind of operate in a positive way sometimes, because let's just say if I'm a student and I always get good grades, and then here you take the other student that kind of struggles, and he begins to look at this student like, wow, I want to be like him. That's okay. You get what I'm saying? But people that have envy in their hearts will tear you down. They will utterly try to destroy you sometimes. They will hate you. They will try to get other people to hate you for no good reason. These people may not even know you, the true essence of you. They just know, I don't like them. You see what I'm saying? Because they're envious of you for some reason. And man, this is a horrible way to be. And guys, this has, plagued communities for centuries. It's plaguing every community, not just the black community, not just the white community, but it's everywhere. Why? Because it's a spirit, and it's a bad spirit. And we need to begin to recognize it. We need to make sure we're not standing in those shoes. You see what I'm saying? We need to make sure our children aren't standing in those shoes, or our loved ones, they're not standing in those shoes. The purpose of Connecting Kindly is for us to be real with each other. We're all people. We all have feelings. We all have emotions. We all have hearts. And guys, my goal, like I said, is for us to take inventory of ourselves, to grow in wisdom. But most importantly, guys, you need to know who's for you. You got people smiling in your faces and they hate you. They're stabbing you in the back, guys. And I'm not a negative person. I'm not negative at all. But I am a real person. And I'm not going to fake the funk with people. You know, I don't like for people to smile in my face and stab me in the back. I don't like that. You know? And one of my Facebook posts also, guys, Connecting Kindly is on Facebook. You can do a search. You can find Connecting Kindly on Facebook. And one of the posts that I recently made says, love is an action word. People throw this word around loosely without having a clear understanding of what it really means. Listen, my goal for myself is to grow. And part of growing is gaining wisdom. With that being said, we all must know and understand that love truly is an action word. When someone loves you, you won't have to wonder, you will know. If you have to question if someone really loves you, then it's time to evaluate their relationship. This includes all types of relationships. Love means to pour into each other. It's reciprocal and it has balance. Sometimes we deny what we see and feel in our hearts, the thing that is staring us right in the face. Love shows itself. It doesn't hide. It glows. It fills us with such a feeling that it's hard to explain. Remember to evaluate yourself and those around you to see whether you are truly being loved. Peace and blessings. Guys, we sometimes, you know, you get those little telltale signs. They're flying all around your head and you shooing them away like bees and mosquitoes because that thing is staring you right in the face. This person don't like you. This person is toxic for you. This person is no good, or that group is no good. And in our hearts, we want to love everybody, guys. We want to love everybody. Well, let me tell you a little secret that don't work all the time. Sometimes you need to separate yourself. Sometimes you need to keep it moving. Sometimes you need to get ghost. Okay? I love people, guys. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. We all make mistakes. But there's a difference between making mistakes and having a deep-rooted evil spirit within yourself that you need to work on. Hating people for no good reason. Keeping up drama for no good reason. Tearing people down for no good reason. That's a no-go. Okay? So guys, you know what? Let's not find ourselves in these shoes, okay? Let's continue to evaluate ourselves every day. Ourselves, you see what I said? Everything I say goes to me first. You know, then it goes to you. We need to evaluate ourselves and make sure that we're not finding ourselves doing any of these things. And then we need to look around us, okay? And see if any of this is flying around our heads. And then if so, then we need to do something about it. Okay? So I just want to tell everybody, listen, I hope, all is going well in your life. Keep striving. I want to encourage you to just be your best self, live your best life. Find something to be thankful for every day, all throughout the day. Give your Creator thanks every day for life. Guys, I got Folgers in my cup this morning. I'm encouraged. I'm loved. You know, I have a beautiful family. I have beautiful loved ones in my life. And remember, guys, it's a difference between kin and family. Those that don't have a drop of blood are closer to you sometimes than those that do. Remember that. Know these things. Understand these things. Okay? Guys, listen, if this message has blessed you today, please share it. Help this podcast to grow. You can support this podcast by going to my Anchor website, looking up Connecting Kindly. You know, you can leave comments. You can support me, okay? Because listen, as a community, I want us to grow. I want us to be knowledgeable. I want us to be prepared because there's a lot of things that's going on out there. And mentally, we need to be prepared. Mentally, we need to be able to deal with things that are coming towards us, okay? So listen, don't forget, find me on YouTube, Connecting Kindly, Instagram, Facebook, like, subscribe, share, okay? Hope everyone has an absolutely wonderful day. Wishing you positive vibes, good health and strength, and blessings upon blessings. I'll talk to you again real soon. This is Misha with Connecting Kindly. See ya.